The front door of Los Angeles is currently undergoing a multi-billion-dollar facelift. We are seeing a total reimagining of how the city meets the Pacific, turning an industrial landscape into a global destination. The project is being fast-tracked by the 2026 FIFA World Cup. LA County is projecting an economic impact of over $1 billion from this event alone, creating a massive incentive to have the waterfront ready for its close-up. Just 2 years later, a tradition dating back to the 1932 Games returns, as San Pedro prepares to host the sailing and kiteboarding events for the 2028 Olympics. The centerpiece of this transformation is West Harbor, a 42-acre retail and entertainment complex. It is replacing the beloved old Ports of Call village with high-end waterfront dining and a 6,200-seat seaside amphitheater. But as this global capital pours into the harbor, it creates a tension for the people who have lived and worked here for generations. There is a fear that the neighborhood's identity is being traded for a polished corporate vision. A few blocks inland on Pacific Avenue, the economic reality is grittier. Small businesses are facing empty storefronts, rising costs, and higher-than-average unemployment. Many residents see the new development as a collection of sterile glass huts, a design looking modern but feeling disconnected from San Pedro's quirky, authentic culture. To help these shops survive the transition, the city designated this corridor a Jedi Zone. It's a program offering reduced permit fees and facade grants to help local owners stay competitive. While the port pours massive amounts of concrete for new tourists, a very different kind of project is happening inside a leaky 1922 brick building at 363 West 6th Street. If the waterfront is a stage for the world, the locals need a way to ensure their voices actually carry. They need a megaphone. This building began its life in 1922 as a JCPenney. It was a community hub where families came to buy their Sunday best under these exact ornate ceilings. During Prohibition, it allegedly held secrets. A small room hidden beneath 6 inches of concrete in the basement still feels like it remembers the weight of contraband crates and late-night whispers. By the 1980s, that same basement was a windowless call center, filled with rows of cubicles and the constant hum of ringing phones. Decades of neglect and water damage left the building scarred, but the new owners chose restoration over demolition, picking up sledgehammers to reveal the original brick and timber. This building has spent a century reinventing itself. Its survival mirrors the resilience of the San Pedro community, a place that knows how to adapt without losing its soul. This project is called the Donn Allan Experience, and its technological beating heart is Voxel Micro Video Labs, located down in that historic basement. Voxel is a state-of-the-art podcast and micro-video studio designed for grassroots use. It is engineered to give small, local businesses the same production quality as a major network. The studios are not named by letter or number. They are named after the founders' 12 nieces and nephews and their 7 family cats, creating a space that feels personal rather than corporate. A local entrepreneur can step into this broadcast booth, adjust the microphone, and tell their brand story to an audience far beyond San Pedro. This gives mom-and-pop shops a way to market themselves to the incoming tourists, using high-quality video to stand out next to the global brands moving into the harbor. The name Voxel honors the founder's father, whose own medical imaging venture failed decades ago. They chose the name to show that failure is often just a rough draft of a successful project. Voxel provides local owners with the tools to compete for digital attention. It is a way for a small business to own its narrative and reach new customers while maintaining its local authenticity. Summer 2026 marks a collision of 2 very different timelines: the opening of the massive billion-dollar West Harbor project and the grassroots launch of Voxel Micro Video Labs. To prove their commitment to this space, the founders are even hosting their wedding inside the building that same season, tying their personal future to the survival of this historic block. They are inviting the community to bring their voices and their brands into the studio, turning local stories into professional media. On one side, the monolith of a multi-billion-dollar development. On the other, a small node representing grassroots investment. When that node pulses, its digital reach travels beyond physical boundaries, placing a local shop on international radars before the World Cup even begins. Survival in the face of massive change isn't about stopping the development. It is about who owns the microphone. By telling their own stories, the people of San